family. I hope all is well. I'm back again. Love y'all again. I hope y'all doing well. I appreciate you taking time out to pay your girl some attention to see what your girl talking about. What she got to say. Holy Spirit, I invite you in. I adore you, God. Let this be for your grace. Speak through me, Lord. I appreciate you, Jesus. All right. So, this topic is about marriage and the fact that as individuals, most people that I know, most weddings that I've seen, most weddings that I've attended, like I said, most people that I know, or even if you see on TV or whatever, we say vows before God. Meaning somewhere in those vows, God is included, whether you in a church or not. You've invited God into their marriage in some form or fashion. So yes, as a believer, now again, I always have to put my disclaimer in there. I am married, have been for 10 years. Do we have it all together? No, we do not. Some days he gets on my nerves and some days I get on his. We are definitely still learning as we are getting older and mature. We're learning to communicate better, but it's a lot of stuff that we don't have down pat and there we're continuing to learn, because guess what? This life is a journey. And the best experience, the best teacher is experience. Hands-on experience. See, I'm a hands-on type person. When I start a new job and I'm in training, you can do all that talking that you want to. You can tell me to read this chapter. You can tell me to click on this link and look at this job aid. But until I get that hands-on experience, I don't know what you're talking about. It's just really going in one ear and out the other. But I have to take notes. Big note taker. Same thing with marriage. Same thing with most experiences. Which is why, even if you go to college and you come out of college with their wonderful, beautiful, excellent degree, because it is a beautiful thing, they still want you to have some type of experience. They look for more seasoned people who have had their hands-on experience. With that being said, point being, the best teacher is experience. And I guarantee you it is. I would definitely tell any new couples, whether younger than me, whether, any couple wants to get married, do marriage counseling. Work on yourself and make sure you're in a better space. But you're never going to have it all figured out. And like I said, you're going to learn in a marriage regardless of how healthy you are, whatever you want to say. None of that is going to matter until you actually get into the marriage and start taking it day by day. Like I said, till you get that hands-on experience, you get that pre-game, you get that pre-learning, you get yourself prepared for sure. But until you get in that thing, you're not really going. Yeah. So with that being said, my main point, this video shouldn't be long at all. Definitely keep this one short, sweet, and simple. A lot of people want to know, what's wrong with marriages today? Why aren't marriages lasting today? And one of the biggest reasons that I see overall is that for the most part, women are not willing to deal with the same thing Grandma Annie used to be willing to deal with back in the day. Alright, I give them that. Women are learning their worth and standing in their worth and their power and their strength, more. Alright, I give them that. Okay, cool. Well, for one thing, again, if you preparing, then you're supposed to know your worth in the first place. And if you're talking to God and you have a relationship with Him, for the most part, you're supposed to know if God is in it and if He's telling you to get married to said person or not. Now, hey, that could be just my opinion. I feel like my opinion, I'll just say that on it, is that we are taking God to the wedding, but we're leaving him out of the marriage. That's a word. Come on now. We taking him to the wedding. We go say our vows before God, forsaking God and all others, with the pastor pray all over you, or whoever, all that great stuff. But then when you get married, are you going to church? Are you praying together? Are you reading scriptures? What relationship do either one of you have with God individually? If you do, great. But then how are y'all building their relationship together? How are y'all nurturing their relationship with God together? Because you invited him into your wedding. You invited God to the wedding. He was at the wedding. He saw how beautiful it was and how nice you looked, and your folks was there and all that great stuff. But then you forgot about him, and you forget about him in the marriage. Soon as time for the honeymoon, oh, where he at? Where he at? Like I said, you invited him to the beautiful wedding. He's stood up there with y'all. He's watched your wedding party come in and watched your cute little flower girl throw the flowers and your cute little ring barrel, or sometimes depending on what it is, he's watched him carry the ring and everybody say their vows and what they have to say. He's standing there present during the beautiful celebration. Again, trust me, I'm testifying for myself too. Again, been married 10 years, and we're just now within the last maybe 2 years. And I'll say this, we're just now in the last 2 years, I guess, starting to invite him in a little more. And then the last year being consistent, like, okay, we pray pretty much daily. Like I said, I'm not gonna sit up and act like I'm perfect and like we sit up and pray every single night, because that's a lie. But 97% of the time, we say prayers together. We say prayers with our children. We do read scriptures together. So again, with that being said, why aren't marriages lasting today? My simple answer is because we invite God to the wedding. We want him to show up like we want everybody else to show up and see how nice it look and put on this show. No offense, I'm just making an analogy. And then when we go through our day to day and we upset, we tired of them, we just need guidance on how to move forward, we forget God. We're not stopping to sit down and say, hey baby, let's we not agreeing with this situation. Or first of all, in any situation, my advice is to bring him in first, regardless if y'all on the same page or not. Hey, look, we thinking about buying this house. Let's talk to God and get his guidance so we can be led straight to the right house. We can be led to the right realtor, so this can be touched by God, and we don't have to worry about nobody getting on over us or whatever the case may be. We want to buy a car together. We want to start a business together. We want to have children. We trying to budget, but whatever it is, go to God together. If you want to go to him individually, that's fine. You're supposed to have your own individual relationships anyway, and sometimes they may look different. I know with me and my husband, our individual relationships look different, but we do come together and pray. We do come together and read scriptures, and when we are trying to make a decision now, we do try to pull God into it. But that is still a progress in itself. Okay, I'm feeling like this, you feeling like this, or we want to make this decision. Let's talk to God first together, and then we can come together later on and see if we feel like just point being, my point is marriages aren't lasting to me because we invite God to the wedding, but we don't invite him or keep him in our marriage. Simple, point blank, period. You want your marriage to last, have God in your life. Ask him who you need to be, because it ain't always our partner. What our partner ain't doing and what our partner needs to do. Let me testify. I got my own issues. So God, help me to be who you need me to be for me, for my husband, for my children, and anybody connected to me. Help me to be who you need me to be. Help me to pour in these people. Help me to speak life into these people. Help me to be gentle no matter what's going on or what I feel like they're not doing, whatever it is. Help me first. Then I make them go forth and say, okay, well, God, I don't like that my husband is doing this, or whatever it is. Let me talk to you about this, God. And again, like you said, when it's time for you and your partner to go together to make decisions on a day-to-day basis, pray together. It will change your life. I'm telling you. Me and mine, again, I want to state because I never want to come off like I'm perfect, like I got it all figured out. I don't care what y'all say. But I can tell you by just praying alone. I want y'all to see me. Can y'all see me? Can you see me? By just praying alone, we still have some things that we are conquering together. But just by praying alone, change has come, and change continues to come. Do you hear me? It continues to come. God continues to work through us both and work on us both. And like I said, we have came a long way, baby. Yes, we have. We've came a long way just by the grace of God and just by inviting him into our marriage. He was there the day we got married. We said our vows, inviting him in. After that, it took us I would pray here and there. I don't know necessarily about him because that's just the honest truth. That wasn't a conversation we had often. I'll say that. I do feel like I know he prayed. I don't know how often he prayed. I know I didn't pray as often as I should or pray the way I should, because a lot of my prayers in the beginning when I would start to get uncomfortable was, God, change him. It's him. Now when I started to tell God, show me, oh, that was a different tune. That was a different thing. You hear me? So with that being said, invite God into their marriage and not just the wedding. Again, I love y'all. I hope this resonates with somebody. This is just my opinion. I ain't gonna say this is just my opinion, baby. Look, listen. This is my word from God that I'm sharing to y'all. Y'all be easy. I love y'all. Be good.
Oh yeah. Thought I was playing. Let go.